What's up guys, it's Aken here, and this video is going to be about how to be successful at winning the item at the black market you want. So a lot of you guys have asked me that recently or suggested to do this video after I told them what they did wrong in order to, purchase the item they wanted. So first of all, the black market in general, and on the black market you can win random items each day, and there are 2 times 4 items, 4 that can be purchased with gold and 4 that can be purchased with emblems, and those items are up for 24 hours, and when the 24 hours pass, the guy who set the highest amount of gold or emblems wins the item. But now how to be the one that has set the highest price when the counter of the remaining time hits 0. So first of all, what you want to do is make sure you got enough gold or emblems so you don't build up the wrong hope to win the epic or rare item with, the starting price of the item. And second, and from now on it gets important, so first stuff was basics, you do not want and never want to set any offer right during the day. So if the new item appears and there's a lava sigil or ghost mount for like 200 emblems, you don't want to set any offer with a 10% higher price than the starting price, since there's absolutely no point in doing this because the price will be outbid for sure. And furthermore, you only raise the price by the item, so you can be sure there will be more bids on the item during the day or in the last seconds, and the only thing you do is you make the item more expensive by this. The third thing you have to keep in mind is never drag anybody's attention to yourself and make them suspicious that you want the item, because then your opponent, or the one that wants the item as well, they will only pay more attention at setting their offer at the right time, and then they outbid you with a higher chance. So this includes not saying that you want the item at all, and don't make any early offers during the day. The fourth point is, if you want an item, it's clever to turn the content of the rule 2 around, which would be check whether anybody else is interested in getting the item you want. So don't make yourself suspicious, but check who else is in order to get the item. So check if anybody made the fault and set early offers, or check if anybody's chilling at the black market with a serious amount of gold or emblems and it appears that he wants the item as well. And this is basically important to see whether there will be a lot of bids during the last seconds or not, so it tells you whether you need to pay attention or not that much attention. So these were all rules that actually prepared you for yourself for the final bid, but not about the bid itself. So first of all, when the offers are close to end, find yourself a nice position and try to hit the merchant and someone, because the black market just gets so crowded and you can't find the merchant, and what you do not want is to lose the bid because you can't find the merchant or couldn't click him and set your offer. So for the final bid itself, it's actually pretty simple. You will be the last bidder or the winner of the item 100% if you set your item, or no, not the item, your bid 1 second before the item gets sold, because until the other guys have refreshed the black market and want to set the new offer, for sure the offer will end and you won the item. And how you're gonna do that is not by starting to bet versus some other guy when the counter hits 0 minutes, because by then it's still 1 minute to go. And it's really important to not set any offer by then, because if you do, and you set more than around 50% of your gold or emblems, you need to go to your mailbox in order to get your money back and be able to set another offer. And it's not that high of a chance to click the merchant by then or anything else if there's only like 10 seconds to go. Next thing you wanna do is either in your head or with the help of a clock with a second hand, so it's the Sekundenzeiger in German. You want to start counting in your head or with the clock the seconds until the offer ends. And how you're gonna do this is you basically see the remaining time hit 1 minute. By then you want to refresh this page permanently, so spam the refresh button. If the remaining time hits 0 minutes, watch your clock and check the second hand of your clock and see how many seconds are left until the minute passed. So by now you got like 45 seconds to chill and watch the time pass, maybe even refresh and check whether you're still able to win. But after those 45 seconds you have to get ready, and then you spam the refresh button permanently, because you want to see whether there are new offers, because you cannot set your own if the page wasn't refreshed while there was a new offer. And by now the last few seconds are running and you still need to wait a little bit longer, because you don't want anybody to outbid you and want to lose the bid. At around 5 seconds before the offer will end, you really need to spam the refresh button, because then the final offers will appear. And since your own watch might not be that accurate, I suggest you to set your final offer latest at 57 or 58 seconds, not in the last seconds, because after the time hits 0 minutes, you never know what happened. So maybe you watched a second too late on your clock, or the clock was inaccurate, the ping caused a delay, or somebody else might have set an offer during the last seconds, and so on. But really keep in mind, spam refresh until like 5 seconds before the offer ends, and then bid your price or make your offer. So I set my offer in this video at like 58 seconds, so 2 seconds before the bid ends. So it's like impossible for somebody else to win now, because he has 2 seconds left, and what he has to do is refresh the page and set his offer, and in 2 seconds it's like impossible to do that. So, but nevertheless, this was how I did it and how I won mostly any item I wanted, and even my healer Sigil. So I didn't get it in a really long time, and even though I spammed the lotto with a ridiculously high amount of runes, I didn't get it, but finally I made it to get it in the black market. Alright guys, so this was my tutorial on how to be the successful bidder in the black market, and as always, put any feedback, suggestions or opinions, just put it in the comments, message me anywhere you want or whatever. Maybe you want to be Sherlock Holmes and tell me with the faults I did, or if I pronounced any words wrong, so please do it. In case you enjoyed this video, I hope I'm gonna see you in the next one. So it's Taken here, and stay tuned.